Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. I think we should start now. Today I will be coding a Reddit bot in Python. So the bot will give these things called flares, and if you don't know what flares are, I'm going to show you this real quick. Today I have a problem that I was streaming and I set up an account called WatchPeopleCode bot, but I forgot the password, so today I feel especially dumb. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the chat. So yeah, okay, there are some questions, and I'm going to open the actual chat now. Today, okay, video works. There is a bit of a lag. If you are new to streaming, there is always a bit of a lag, like 20 seconds or so. Depends on, I think, on network settings and on how YouTube is loaded. So, okay, yeah. So that's great. If you have any questions, you can mail me after stream. You can, of course, ask them in the chat. I will always happy to answer them. This is kind of tricky question because I have been programming for quite a long time. I think professionally, I have been coding professionally for I think 4 years, and well, and before that I started learning the programming in high school, and they have good teachers that helped me to start programming. After that, I studied for a while in the university, but I would say that 80% of things I learned by myself, by programming, by building things. So I think that the best way to learn programming is just start building things, code projects. It's definitely helpful to have someone who you can ask questions, and I highly recommend finding some online community that will help you. So yeah, today I will be building. Okay, so yeah, I hope I answered your question. If you guys and girls have any questions, just ask me in the chat. Today I will be building Reddit bot. Before that, I need to do some changes here. Basically, I added a new moderator to WatchPeopleCode, and VPC bot. Like I said, I forgot the password of this bot, so it's kinda sucks. Maybe I will remember it somehow, but I like this username more, like VPC bot, WPC bot. It's short, but I still like this more. Okay, maybe I will remember that. And I need to accept the invitation. So like, yeah, hello VPC bot, welcome to Reddit. And okay, this is Russian. That's great actually. So, okay, this is not what I need. Yeah. So yes, here it is. I need to visit the moderator's page for WatchPeopleCode and click accept. Oh well, it's in Russian, so it says welcome to the team, and now it says welcome to the moderators of this subreddit. So I added. So what are flares? Actually, I'm going to set the interface to English because, well, I prefer it in English, and I guess you. Also, where is the chat, by the way? So yeah, I'm going to always try to keep the chat on the side, so it will always be visible for me. So yeah, now what are flares? You probably saw this, and if you are not new to Reddit, you know this, but I'm going to show you anyway. So yeah, let's say we have, okay, another message. please subscribe to my news. I don't know. Well, whatever. Okay. Actually, let's also subscribe to Bots Rights. So yeah, flags. So each post might have, I think, one flare. So for example, I really would like to see when streams are live, and other people also requested this feature. So let's say here is my submission, and it's currently live. So let's give it a live flare, right? So here's when you visit the subreddit, you can see which streams are live this way. This is not this is not a submission, well, with any streams, but there are also so I think that this one is finished already. Like I actually was checking this stream, although I was busy most of the time. So let's give it flair, and I really would like these flares to appear automatically. So it's kinda, and actually Reddit has a really nice API. It turns out that YouTube and Twitch also have really nice API, and yeah, so we can use this API to build this bot. In fact, we already have built certain part of the application. I actually was streaming this. I mean, some of the I was streaming this process. I think a few days ago. It was kinda. I guess it was kind of boring to readers because to viewers, because I was mostly reading documentation, and it was sort of experiment today for me. So yeah, here is the code, by the way. You can type the URL if you want, and I'm going to show you how it's organized. By the way, YouTube prohibits you to, well, send in links, which kind of sucks. So I need to reorganize it. Okay, so you need to combine the link, well, yourself. Okay, so the code. It's not only bots. There is also a nice, I think, interface that shows current live streams. So we already can do this. There is also some support for upcoming streams, but only for YouTube. And maybe we will be able to build some support for Twitch, but it won't be as easy for YouTube. So we already know how to determine the streams. And okay, I'm going to show you the code that does this. And then we will start building a Reddit bot. So basically, there is a class for YouTube streams, and there is update status method that, well, requests a certain part of the API. It took me about 2 hours to figure out how to make this exact HTTP request to this URL. But after that, you get JSON, and JSON is a special format. And you can extract data from this JSON. So think you get a Python dict. Well, JSON is actually a Python dict. So, well, request library is really nice in this regard. Then we can extract status. And there is a similar code for Twitch. So Twitch obviously have a different address. So you request a certain URL, you get JSON, and well, you check a certain field in the dict. Then, so that's how it works. Actually, it's only a part of it, and there is a code that checks these statuses every 20 seconds or so, and then it updates the statuses in database. So I hope this makes sense. Maybe I should have drawn a diagram, but whatever. Okay, so now on switch. Oh, sorry. Now how to build Reddit bot. So Reddit bot requires, first of all, obviously an account, and we already have this special account for the bot, which is VPC bot. I actually have the necessary credentials available in environment variables, so I can get them from the environment variables. So here are the environment variables. Then I'm going to use p-roller library. I'm not sure actually. So okay, it's kinda slow. Okay, so there is some code like get new streams, which gets new streams from Reddit. And here's the example of how to use this API. So you provide some user agent to the library, and then you can simply get submissions for each subreddit. Not for each subreddit, you can get submissions for whatever subreddit you want to explore. So in our case, this is WatchPeopleCode. Then you can iterate over the submissions and do whatever stuff you want. Here I do some parsing, and I try to extract URLs, and I try to determine if the URLs are stream URLs, like YouTube links and Twitch links. Okay, can you clarify this? And there is some code that uses Flash SQL Alchemy, which is a nice code. It's a nice library for dealing with the databases, and we use Postgres because this is what's default for Heroku. So okay, let's do some actual coding. So what we need to do is, here we have some submissions. We iterate over them. So yeah. So typically there is, I think, 30 seconds of lag. So I don't. So yeah, I can't exactly understand what this question is about. Sorry, Scott. So yeah, so we can iterate over the submissions, and then we can do some nice stuff. And what we want to do is, first of all, we extract links from self posts, and then we sometimes for submissions that are not posts, not text posts, but are links, they have as URL, and we also check this. There is some ugly workaround because we need to do some retries, because sometimes Twitch API doesn't give us results and give instead some server error. Sometimes Twitch is under heavy load and the API gets really laggy and buggy. So think it might be a bit tricky to build the support for Twitch URLs, but we are going to okay. Are you starting anytime soon? If you mean if I'm starting a stream, then the stream is already live. I actually, okay, maybe it's a dumb answer, but I noticed that sometimes live streams do not start on time, and so sometimes there are an issue, and I mean okay, it's kind of difficult to formulate, but basically you have to refresh a page. Okay, I hope this is not a dumb answer. As for answering the question, I think I answered it well when I started the stream. So yeah, maybe sometimes there are actually technical problems, like legitimate technical problems, when like due to OBS bug, and OBS, this nice program that I use for streaming, sometimes the sound disappears. So if there are any technical problems, just let me know in the chat, because well, sometimes I can go for a couple of minutes without the mute audio. So I hope. Okay, Scott, if you are watching this, please send me chat. Send me some message. Okay, so we are going to start with giving flyers for YouTube streams, because it's more simple, since Twitch has channels, and okay, I'm going to show you as we go. So, and yeah, so yeah, okay, let's start with YouTube. Yeah, okay, so it wasn't a dumb answer. Yeah, I was actually suspecting that you have this problem. I noticed that sometimes YouTube, you need to refresh a page for the stream to start. So yeah, I hope. Yeah, it wasn't dumb. That's great. So anyway, I actually answered the question about how I did teach myself. But okay, I'm going to answer it again, because you missed it. And basically, I had started programming in high school. I had great teachers who helped me start it. I actually studied for a while in university, and now I have been programming professionally for about 4 years. I would say that the most important part of learning is where you start building actual projects. So I would say that I learned maybe 80% of stuff by building projects, and well, typically you build projects by yourself, even if you work in a team. So you program most of the time alone. So, but anyway, other 20% is like books, videos, talking to coworkers, chatting with interesting people, online communities, and so on. So yeah, this is the answer. Okay, let's go back to coding. So all the streams are stored in the database, and we actually need to add another field in the database. So Okay, I'm going to show you how the database looks like right now. We are using Heroku, which is a really nice web hosting, and I highly recommend it. Sorry, what did I just type? So yeah, it's a really nice web hosting. It has lots of nice plugins, and if you're just starting programming, I highly recommend it. Well, of course, if you want to build web apps, Heroku is for web apps. So here is the table. There are 3 actual legitimate tables. Alembic version is, well, necessary for migrations, and we have table streams. So there are actually a bunch of columns. There are some scheduled start time, there is status. So for example, I suspect this is my stream, and it says it's live, and this is another stream, and it says it's upcoming, and I think it's also my stream. And well, so here's how it looks. And we need another column here, which will be used for storing the thread from Reddit. I hope this makes sense. Let's go and add another column, and we are using something called ORM, so like this, called SQL Alchemy. And to add another field, we need to, where is it? Okay, here is it. We need to add, well, let's say we have one-to-one relationship. So, which isn't quite true, but let's assume that each stream each user posts each stream only once. So, each link was posted only once. This is not true, but we will start by, but we will code this step by step. So let's add Reddit thread, db column, and actually I think URLs can be larger than that. Okay, Vim, wake up. Oh, wait. Okay, last week I installed a bunch of interesting plugins, and I think that they are slowing my Vim. I might remove some of them. So we are going to store Reddit thread, and okay, we need to figure out the URL of the submission. So we need to know how to give flares. To give flares, we need to know the thread. Okay, I'm going to experiment with Hero. Code. Okay, so Pure is short for Python Reddit API Europa. So I'm basically going to do this. User agent test. Okay, and we can get submissions. It's that simple. But actually, let's make it a list. It's a generator now. Let's make it a list. So we can have a submission. It has a bunch of interesting stuff. So for example, likes. Okay, I don't know what's like. Apparently, maybe score. Okay, it says that the score of submission is 2. So you can get the exact same thing from using this API, just as you could do it in a browser. And I think it's mine, actually. Okay. So we have submissions. Okay, this is a URL submission, and self-submissions have proper URL in title, but we need to have figure out which method we need to use for. Okay, I need to disable this. Add comments, approve, author. So we can get, for example, comments. We can downvote using API. Gilded, hide ID. Maybe ID. Okay. Okay, here we can get submission ID, and to find and let's figure out how to give flares using the API. Yeah. This library has a really nice documentation. Okay. I think. Okay. I think I know a better way. We actually. Okay, I think I figured it a better way. So remember that I told you that we are going to use we are going to add another column to the database table. Okay, I think we're not going to do this. Sorry, I kind of lied. Actually, I was pretty sure that we need this, but I think we are not going to do it. Instead, we can simply iterate over the submissions. Then we can test which streams are live. And we have this information in the database. And then we can give flares. And I think there is a method to give flare, which is something like flare, get flare choices. Okay, actually, let's check documentation. Okay, it says set flare, Piro object submissions, which is actually the same type as here. So Piro object submissions, and we can do this. So we can simply do this, set flare. Okay, sorry. And well, obviously it requires a logged in session. So let's try setting a flare here. To do this, actually first let's get flare choices. What does get flare choices do? Looks like we need to log in. So the good thing about Heroku is that it allows you to have the same environment in development as in production. And if you want to launch an application just as it runs on Heroku servers, you need to use Foreman tool. It basically provides the same environment. And I put these credentials into the environment variables. So let's try to use the API. We need to create a Piro Reddit object, and then we are going to try logging in. Oops. So we need to provide some user agent. Then we need to, then we can get submissions. But I think we can first try logging in using this method, which I believe it has. And then we are going to try, and then we are going to use Reddit from the terminal. So let's copy and paste this. Okay. Okay. I think it would be simple to just type it like that. So, yeah, import, forgotten import. I think I forgot to do this. I forgot to get the config from Heroku. So I forgot to get the environment variables from Heroku, and I do it using this command. So, and unfortunately we have to do import Piro again, and then we need to do this, and then we need to do this, and okay, okay, let's see. Okay, did I just log in? I seriously hope that it works, because I spent like 2 hours figuring out how to log in using Piro, and actually I got on the wrong path. I tried to read the documentation for OAuth, but actually what I needed to do is to use this simple method, and I seriously hope that it works. Like, let's see, let's try obtaining the submissions. Yeah, so we need to let's get 50 submissions, and let's see, as get flair choices. You have a bunch of these choices. Looks like each flair has some sort of ID, and I think what would be better? Would it be better if I just go to reddit.com or WatchPeopleCode? So I'm going to test this on the Reddit, and you probably can like watch me do this. basically I'm going to change this file for this post using the API. Let's try it. So let's say, actually, is that the correct submission? Okay, no. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, I guess it was uploaded a couple of minutes ago. I mean, not a couple. I think it was uploaded. Yeah. Okay. So let's take a first submission. Let's do this again. I wonder if there is something like get flair. Okay, get flair choices. Is there flair? I'm not sure. Okay, let's just do get flair choices again, and let's do set flair. I don't know what does this ID do, but I typically I like to experiment. So I just take some stuff and try to guess, and if it doesn't work, I go and read some documentation and then experiment again. I hope this will work. Let's see. It says we have empty list of errors. I hope this means that this will change to recording available, right? Let's see. I don't think it worked. No. Okay. Didn't work, I suppose. Okay, maybe we could change it to not to live. Okay, here is finished or upcoming, where actually I think we can nicely print using ePrint. So we need to okay, it's an actual function. Okay, so I guess this looks better, right? Okay, it has get flair choices. It says that current. Oh, come on. What did I just do? Okay, I changed it. It did actually change, but okay, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. Set flair. Let's do this test. Okay, again, 0 errors. So flair works. Okay. How do I give it a nice... Actually, it's time to read documentation. Like I mentioned, I like to experiment. If I can't figure out how to do this, I go to documentation and... Well, what was it? Okay, not get flair, set flair. I just... Okay, we can give it... Okay, looks like I can give flair CSS class, and well, I can give it text and CSS class, and text is basically a text, and Okay, looks like there is a bit of a lag. I figured it out that I need to refer the subreddit, but um, it kind of sucks that there is lag. I hate lag because like you guys and girls send me super useful suggestions, but I spend a couple of minutes figuring out. I really would like to receive them on time. Let's see how much lag there is. Now I am at 80 minutes. Check your time here. Let's see. So I have 4 at 4. Now I am at 40, 25, 20, 25. Okay. So let's wait until I open this tab. Let's wait. Okay, looks like there is about 35 seconds of lag. If you can use this. So maybe if you are a bit behind, try doing like just scrolling here. So okay, now to the actual coding. Okay, let's give it. Okay, flair CSS class. So we have flair text upcoming, finished, live, and recording available. So okay, I have these weird CSS classes. I have no idea why they called like this. Okay, So now I need to code this, and I need to have this get new streams, and I think I need to how does it work, by the way? Okay, it gets new streams, and actually I think it would be better to first get new streams, and then try to update the status. But we execute this function every 20 seconds. So I guess I'm not going to change it like this. Okay, let's check this function. I think it might need a bit of refactoring, especially in this part. Oh, okay, yeah. There is update status. So, okay, I think I figured it out. Yeah. So, I don't remember how this works. Okay, this is only for new streams. I wonder what should I do. I need to think for a few minutes. Sorry, I need to think how should I refactor this. So I will be quiet for a few minutes, and if you have any questions, I will be happy to answer them in chat. If you have any suggestions. I'm not working on this project alone, so sometimes I need to check how the code works. And now I need to figure out how do I kind of keep connection. I mean, not actual. How do I find for a stream its actual submission? So 5 minutes of silence. Sorry, I'm figuring this out. Okay, I'm close to figuring it out. I think I'm going to copy and paste a bunch of stuff and then test if code works, and if it works, then or maybe not. Maybe I'm not going to copy and paste. So this code gets only new streams. I think I'm going to code in a very simple fashion. So let's write a function update flares. Then we are going to again not very. It's not an optimal way. It's not nice to. I think we need to refactor this actually. Okay, really simple way. Let's see if it works. and if it does, I'm going to refactor this, maybe on stream, maybe later when I'm coding offline. Let's see. I just want to see if it works. It's not nice to get the submissions again twice, but let's see if it works. If it does, this is awesome. Okay, maybe not. Sorry. I can't decide how to code this. Actually, let's code. Okay, I need to think a few more minutes. Okay, I think let's just do some copy paste, and I'm going to refactor it later. So this part is copy and pasted. Or not, I mean, I kind of don't want to copy and paste, but at the same time, I don't want you guys and girls to get bored. What should I do? Yeah, okay. I think let's just copy and paste a bunch of stuff, see if it works, and then refactor. Okay, let's stick to this plan. So let's copy and paste from this. And so we are coding this only for YouTube, and here, okay, here is the code that gets the necessary stream from the database. And that's quite a bit of copy and pasting. It's redundant, but let's try stream. So we have stream status, which can be live, completed, or or I think it can be also known or upcoming. Alright, and we need to check it. Okay, if stream and byte ID can be known, which means that the URL isn't a YouTube stream. So, yeah, now we need to, well, decide which flyer to give. Then we have, well, choices. And we are going to give these three flags. First is live, second is upcoming, and the third one is recording available. Because we are coding this support only for YouTube videos as of now, Twitch a bit more complicated. And so yeah, we have these choices, and let's map status to flair choices. Again, this is probably not the most elegant way to code, but whatever. Let's code and then refactor. So we have live status, and in flyer choices we have, I think, yeah, live from live. First of all, it's Unicode and it starts with capital L. Then we have completed, and for some web interface, it's called finished. Actually, I'm not sure what's the difference between these two English words. Then there is upcoming, and it's called upcoming in the web. Then there is known, which will correspond to no flair. So we have stream status, and we have flyer choices, and we need to choose one of these choices from the list. Let's add nice formatting. Let's do okay, missing comma. Flag text for yeah, we have flyer choices for, let's say, in FC in flyer choices. Let's do if FC text equals to flyer text. So yeah, fc text equals to flair text. Then let's do as set flair. Yeah, set flair fc text fc css class. Right? Let's check it. So okay, it's called flair css class. And it's actually called it's named not text, but it's named flair text. I think this should work. Not sure. I'm not exactly proud of the code because, well, it looks very similar to this. It needs some serious refactoring. But we are going to do simple thing. We are going to update flags here. And I think we could test it now. Let's launch the code. Let's hope that it won't break the subreddit. Well, let's actually print update flags. Let's add some debug output because it makes sense. Let's add URL. And I think we can add ID. Does the submission have ID? Okay, it has ID. It has ID. So let's print a few things and let's launch the application. So I think it didn't work, and this is because I need to enable virtual environment. We need to wait about 20 seconds because it launches every, I think, 20, right? Where is it? Okay, here. It launches every 20 seconds. Did it work? Okay, it's just some warning, so it's not a big deal. It's not an error. Let's wait. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if it will work. I mean, debug output might not work this way because we are launching with 4-month. With 4-month start, and I'm not sure. Actually, there is another way to launch it, which is 4-month done update state 5. 405 update state 5. So let's see. Let's check the subreddit. Actually, there are. While we are waiting, yeah, it's still not launched. I mean, it's still launching. It's in progress. Let's wait. Actually, sometimes I check the streams and I'm going to upload it, but not from bot account. It would be weird. From my own personal account. Okay, someone sent me notification. Okay, look at this. It prints. It launched update flares. It set some stuff. I mean, it set some flares. Then it stopped. I don't know why it stopped. I don't know. I think we might, maybe we are doing too much requests. Or okay, what is this? Did it throw an exception? I strongly suspect that the reason we are seeing only 2 submissions, not 50, is because there was an exception. We didn't catch it at all. So the simplest way to deal with exceptions is is just to wrap it into a try catch block. And let's just print the exception. Except exception SE. So there is a really nice module called traceback, and it's really nice, and it formats the exceptions for you very nicely if you call it like print xc. And I think you will see it yourself. Okay, here are 2 submissions, and then it's going to stop. I wonder if it's called print xc. I'm not sure. Okay, no, I'm not sure. But let's wait. Let's restart it and wait. I'm going to check. Okay, I think I'm using it incorrectly. I can probably do it like this, like right here. Let's see. Okay, or maybe I was wrong. Okay, so I think it's okay, whatever. I think here is the exception, and traceback module formatted it really nicely. Get flair choices requires a logged in session. Yeah, makes sense. We didn't log in. We need to log in. So again, the most simple way, I should probably not log in every time I call this function, but let's work step by step. We have app object here, and we can do this, and we can obtain the password in the same fashion. So let's launch it. Actually, let's also reduce this to maybe 4 seconds. I think 4 seconds would be better. Okay, it's still launching. Okay, global name app is not defined. Okay, let then replace app config with OS environ for now. Although I'm not sure. Let's also import app. So okay, let's not replace it with OS environ. Let's import app from app. And of course, let's restart it. So Like if you do have any questions, just post it there. I'm kinda in the middle of debugging, and it's not very like it's not. It kind of requires you to wait. Okay, exception. Okay, attribute error. Dict object has an attribute flair text. Okay. Okay. So I think it's because I need to. It's a dict. It's not a regular object. I mean, it's a dict. So I need to do this. And actually, I suspect we need U here because it's a Unicode string. So let's launch it. So let's wait. Yeah. Update flares. Okay. Submission. Okay. Dict object has no attribute flair text. This is kind of puzzling. Okay, I think I forgot choices. So okay, no, here's it. Okay, stop this. Okay, so we have submission 0. Submissions. Let's go back to Python shell, and let's try this. Let's try getting flag choices, and let's pretty print it. So let's pretty print it. Here is it. Flag text. Again, here is flag text, flag text, flag text. It's here, submission 1, submission 2, submission 3, 4. I think it's always the same. So let's try this. So let's take a second submission. Let's do this, choices. Okay, here we iterate over choices. I guess we could just, well, why don't we print it right there? This is temporary. I don't write code like this. Okay, let's do this. Let's launch it. I hope this is not super boring. No, let's one more time. So we need to wait for this code to run, and then we are going to see actual flair choices, or maybe not. Local variable fc referenced before assignment. Okay, stop this. Okay, maybe one more time. I don't know. Dict object has no attribute flair CSS class. Okay, this because we need to do this. Was I actually stupid because I didn't notice that it changed? I think it was always flair CSS class, and I didn't notice that it was okay. So the reason I debugged this program for the last 10 minutes is because I didn't notice that flair CSS class, it was flair CSS class and not flair text. I fixed the problem with flair text, but then there was a problem with flair CSS class, and I was sure that it was the problem with flair text. Okay. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. I think we might actually see this now, maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, so it's doing some stuff. Okay, flair choice. Okay, there was a bunch of flair choices. Again, I think it worked. Yes. Okay, this is great. As you can see, the code now works, and the flair changes to live. Yes, this is awesome. There is a problem with Twitch. Like I mentioned, it's not. It's not that simple with Twitch. We do not have support for upcoming Twitch streams. Basically, the reason for this is YouTube streams are like videos. Well, they have URL and they have basically three statuses. First is upcoming, the second one is live, and the third one is obviously like finished. Or I think YouTube actually returns none. So three statuses make sense. In Twitch, you have a channel, and your channel either online or offline. And sometimes people plan these streams, and well, sometimes they plan them, but Twitch do not have a support for upcoming streams. My idea is to write some sort of special comment. So let's say a streamer decides to stream. Let's pretend that this stream isn't live. So the streamer, and let's pretend I'm white shadow, not WPC bot. So something like this. For example, I don't know, maybe, well, 23 UTC, right? And so the bot knows that this stream starts at this time. But right now we do not have this. So I think that this code works. Let's update. Let's add some preliminary support for Twitch streams. Let's remove pretty print. Let's remove this. And to add Twitch support, let's do this. Get stream from URL, and let's add. We have get new stream from URL function. And let's add only new parameter like true. Actually, let's make it false. So here I'm going to refactor this code a bit. Here will be get stream from URL, and it's going to return only new. Yeah, then it's going to, well, basically what it does is, okay, I wanted to return stream from, to parse the URL. So it takes URL, it parses this using this function and this function, and I wanted to. And now, if we encountered this stream for the first time, it returns, well, returns it back. And if not, it returns null. So this code basically says, well, if we do not have this stream in database, well, let's return it. And if we have it, well, let's do nothing. I mean, return null. And we need to change this. Let's change the code. Let's name it db stream, and if db stream is known, actually yes, okay, let's return if it's new. Okay, else if only new, return known if only new, else return, else the DB stream. Hope this code makes sense. I'm going to refactor it like this, and I'm going to do the same thing for Twitch. Hope this code makes sense. And the function was called get new stream from URL. And here only new equals true. And we're going to remove this part. And then there is, I just remembered that we didn't handle the known case. I think if flair text is known, we need to do this set flair. So like this, and it's let's write it this way. I like when else condition has less code than, well, the main branch. Let's test it. I think now Twitch streams will have this flair, but for Twitch streams we will have only either live flair or no flair at all. Let's see. Maybe I introduced some new bugs, but not sure. Okay, I have been streaming for an hour and a half, and I plan to stream for 3 hours. So I guess we are just midstream. Okay, there is some new messages. By the way, sorry I didn't notice them. Hi Matt, hi Matthias. Hi CMR. If you guys have questions, then just say something here, and I will be happy to answer them. By the way, if you want, you can email me, like using this email. So yeah, the code isn't working, but this is because I need to add this line. And I hope it will give all the nice flyers to, yeah, okay, did you see this? It gave flyer for Twitch stream, which is what I wanted it to do. Let's test it. I mean, let's wait for more. Okay, wow. so it gave nice flares to this, this, or this. Okay, this isn't this at which stream? Yeah, this is at which stream, and I think it shouldn't have this flyer. I wanted to have no flyers at all. This is weird. So I need to check how the status is calculated, and I think for Twitch stream we have either live or it's either live or no, depending on the API call results. What's weird is I think by default it should be, well, no flyer, right? Makes sense, I think. Non-type object has no attribute status. Okay, let's fix this bug. If stream, so we check if stream is not known here. We need to check for this. Let's see. Okay, there is some code. Let's okay, let's take some submission. Let's take submission 0. Let's see what's the submission URL, and I think this is the submission. Let's test. I want to test how set flyer empty string works. So let's type it. Set flyer empty string. Okay. Yes, so it should disappear, and okay, let's do this print type stream, print flyer text. Let's see what it says for the Twitch streams. I suspect that there is some weird bug somewhere here, and I need to update it. I need to find it, and I added some debug output right here. Okay. Some random exception. Okay, live. Bound declarative meta. Actually, I want. Okay, live. I don't know what bound declarative meta means. Some SQL alchemy type. Let's do this. We know that Twitch channels have a channel attribute. So let's test if stream has this attribute, and let's print Twitch if it's a Twitch stream, and I'll print YouTube. And let's print flair text. So, okay, let's do the set. Okay, it's still printing this old debug output. As you can see, I'm already pressed Ctrl C quite a bit of time, and it still continues to print it. Okay, died already. Let's wait. It says Twitch live, great. Submission, YouTube live, makes sense. YouTube live. Okay, let's go and check the code. Actually, as you can see, some submissions may contain multiple threads. This means I need to write some code to support such threads. Okay, Twitch no, YouTube finished. Okay, I guess. Okay, I was worried that this thread. Okay. I suspect that there is Okay, I suspect that it says finished here. Where is it? Okay, let's wait for a few more time. Okay, this is a YouTube video. I think it works more or less correctly. Okay, so what do we need to code now? First of all, we need some support for threads that contain multiple links. So we have some support for YouTube links, some support for Twitch links. So I think it more or less works. I think it would be so yeah, like I mentioned, Twitch streams have this problem with multiple. So Twitch streams has two states, either online or offline. This means that when streamer submits multiple links, like for example, look at Light Shadow. It's perfectly okay to submit multiple your link multiple times, right? When you stream on different occasions. So you can see Light Shadow streaming on different days. So here is like day 1, then day 2, then he is streaming today again, and it's perfectly fine to submit the same link every time. But Twitch channels have only two states, either live or offline. This means that we need to add some support for manually specifying when the stream ends. Or when the stream starts. I think we are going to add a hack for this. Actually, the whole code for handling all these corner cases, all these edge cases, is going to be, fairly complicated, unfortunately. But I think we can get away with a hack, at least for now. What I noticed is that streamers typically submit their link, typically they submit it no more than a few hours in advance. At least Twitch streamers, which means that even though our program won't be perfect, we can get away with a simple hack. Let's look at the submission date. If it was submitted more than, say, 20 hours ago, it means that the stream is over. I think it's more or less safe assumption for now. I'm going to write more complicated code offline when I'm not streaming, because it requires quite a bit of refactoring and thinking how to actually handle it. How much time do we left, by the way? I think we have about 1 hour left. Let's see. Okay, maybe a bit more. So, actually, you know what? Um, um, Actually, you know what? Let's not set finished, because completed status is available only for YouTube streams. Let's make it recording available. Twitch sometimes, there is a problem with Twitch. It has some video on demand support, but when you stream on Twitch, and first of all, you need to enable past streams, and then you need to, and then when you enable them, you have some videos available on your account, but these videos are going to disappear after 2 weeks or 2 months. So Twitch doesn't have very well support for recorded videos either. Okay. So let's see if there is a zombie process. Okay, yeah. So it keeps printing for some reason, and I need to kill it with, well, fire. Okay, die. Okay, die. Did it die? Okay, it's still alive. Die. What the hell is going on? Okay. So let's test it. Let's see if finished flair changes to recording available. Meanwhile, while this code is running, let's test if we have something like maybe date. No attribute date. Let's see. Let's see what date it has. Domain downvotes edited from. Stick. Okay. Also, we could stick current streams. Created. Okay. There is created UTC. So we need to create, Okay. Okay, I have no idea why it's green now. This is weird. Okay, Reddit is weird. Is it because a moderator submitted it? Like this is green? No, I think not. Yeah, I think it's CSS problem because some flares give you green text for the submission. Actually, how does it work? Oh, okay. I'm not going to set recording available because I don't like this. Let's set finished. And we are going to work on recording available later. We have it, but it gives a post this weird color. So see, this is blue and this is green. Again, this problem with unkillable. Die, already die. Maybe this one. I hate it. I mean, what the hell? I already killed it, but it keeps printing some stuff. So let's launch it again. Okay, UTC from timestamp. I think we can do this. So we are going to. Oh, come on! I was wrong to kill it. So here we are going to implement a hack for Twitch streams. We are going to, since it has only two states, online and offline, we are going to check the date. And if it's a Twitch stream, as created UTC, Maybe there is a better way to get how long ago it was created. I don't know. Okay, let's keep writing this code. Okay, let's do this. Let's not set any flags if Twitch stream is older than 12 hours. Hope this makes sense. I don't quite like how this code is written, but I'm going to refactor it later. Let's test it. Okay, again, this problem with unkillable Python. Oh, okay, I killed their own shell. Okay. I accidentally killed this shell. Whatever. So I'm streaming for 2 hours and by the way, tomorrow I'm going to stream some programming of a small search engine that searches all our learn programming posts. So this is why this thread is upcoming. Let's wait. I mean, okay, it started working. Let's see if this flair should disappear now, because we don't give Twitch links live flair if they are old enough. If they are new enough, they are going to get the flair. But if they are old, they're not going to get any flares, because, well, okay, it disappeared, but as you can see, it's the same link, right? Look at the left corner. As you can see, it's the same link, and this link is old, so there is no live flare. I think it makes sense. And let's also do maybe sticky posts. I don't know. Can I stick it? I think I simply can do sticky. Again, if layer if stream status equals live, let's stick it. Let's stick the submission. again, if there are any problems with unkillable, yes, I hate it. Okay, die. Why don't you die? Just die it already. I mean, come on. This is super weird. I never encountered this problem before. Okay, it accepts process ID. I have no idea. Sorry. So let's start it and let's see if this simple method works. So like these two threads, one by me, one by other streamer, should be sticky now. I mean, not instantly, but I think if we wait for a minute, we are going to see it. We are going to see this on this thread and this thread. Let's wait. Let's wait. I really like that Reddit has an API. I really like its API. I really like that you can write bots easily, and you can do essentially the same thing as in web browser. You can do them programmatically. Okay, I'm not sure. 403 error. I think I know what's wrong. I think we need to give both. Okay, we tried to sticky this post, but we got this error, forbidden. I think we need to give the bot more privileges. So now it has. Now it has flair privilege. I don't know which one. Which one will give it the ability to stick posts? Maybe, okay, let's grant it full permissions. Okay, let's refresh the page. So it now has 5 permissions and we are going to give it full permissions. And I'm going to go back to chat. Let's see if it fixes the problem. Okay, so the bot has necessary permissions now, and let's check it. I hope to see these posts as sticky. Maybe, okay, it is processing these posts. This page is, it says this page is read-only. Okay, I hope we aren't. Hope that this read-only thing wasn't because. Okay, I think it's ticket their own post. I think something weird is happening. Did I close Firefox? Let's open it. Let's open it again. And I think that something is wrong. What's happening? So let's go to the subreddit. Where is it? Okay. And I suspect that only one. So this post is now sticky for some reason. I have no idea why. It doesn't make sense. Oh, no, it doesn't make sense. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. Let's go to WatchPeopleCode. Oh, nice. I have some messages. Okay, I'm going to. How do I unstick? What the hell? Can't I? Okay, I logged in and I want to unstick. Okay, unstick this post. So again, doesn't make any sense. Okay, is it still working? Okay, stop it already. Stop it. Oh, I think I figured it out. We need to stick it only if flair text is not known. Because, well, I don't like how this code is written. I'm not happy with myself today. I copy and pasted a bunch of things, then I just added this weird logic here. Yeah. Stream status equals live. Oh, okay, I need to figure out when to unstick. Let's do this. If stream status equals live and flair. Okay, and flair text equals live. Else as unstick. Let's unstick all the posts that. Okay, stop it already. Stop it. I had this problem. It still keeps going. I think we stick it too much posts, and let's see if Reddit supports multiple sticked posts. Okay, if people want more than one sticker, they can make it with CSS. I don't see the need for more than one sticky post. Okay, I guess we won't implement okay, let's remove the sticky functionality. Looks like there can be only one sticky post, which kinda sucks. I hoped that we can have all live streams just at the top of the subreddit. Yeah, it's kind of sucks that we can't do this. So I guess let's unstick every post now, because, well, okay, 2 live streams. So yeah. Let's go here and let's unstick accidental post. Okay, I'm going to stick this thread because it was sticky in the first place. It's sort of clarification. So yeah, okay. So we have now some support for flares, and now we need to test if the code works in production. For some reason, I often get when I have code that works perfectly in development, then it doesn't work in production for some reason. I don't know. For quite a while, it was happening for me quite often. Print. Let's remove extra debug output. We actually need proper logging here. Let's see. So I'm going to push it on. I'm going to push the code on GitHub. You can basically go and read it if you want. It's available under the MIT license. And let's push it to Heroku. I don't know, maybe I should end it at this point. I mean, the stream, it's going for quite a long time, and I'm not sure if I can implement something substantial in 40 minutes. So I'm going to test the code and then end the stream. So yeah. So here is the Heroku deployment process. It's as simple as one git push. Okay, the deploy is completed. Let's see if it works. First of all, let's check the web interface. So it looks like it works as expected. Then we need to, well, it's going to be tricky to test this part. So yeah. So I think I'm going to end this stream in a couple of minutes. If you have any questions, so send me questions here or to my email. I think I have been streaming for quite a long time. Not exactly 3 hours, but I don't think I'm going to... If I continue streaming, I doubt that I will end up doing something substantial. So yeah. I'm going to wait for a minute, and if there are no questions or comments, I'm going to end the stream. So yeah, chat. So I guess thanks for watching. I think I'm going to stream something later this week. First of all, this search engine stream tomorrow. And then in our WatchPeopleCode, we have live coding Sundays, where it's sort of an online event, and I'm going to participate. I'm going to stream something. So subscribe to our WatchPeopleCode, and thank you for watching. Bye.